The presser, entitled Our Commitment to Professional Relevance, Peace, Development, and Good Governance, is irrevocable, attracts professionals from various groups and networks drawn from diverse endeavors in the private, public, and government sectors, including students' representatives. According to West, the Rivers professionals completely disassociate themselves from anybody or group attempting to undermine civilian rule and truncate democratic administration in the state.
4. The unprecedented attention being paid to the welfare of civil and public servants at the state and local government levels. We should give our governor a clap now, please. 5. The openness and sincerity in the true and actual remittance of internally generated revenue in Rivers State. 6. The provision of soft loans to entrepreneurs and business owners. 7. The proposed payment of bursary to Rivers State students in tertiary institutions. 8. The upholding of the sanctity and respect for traditional institutions in Rivers State.
The former Rivers State Commissioner for Employment Generation and Economic Empowerment, who is the Secretary General and member Board of Trustees of the Coalition, Dr. Lelunu Wibubasa, defends the group's support for the caretaker committee chairman recently sworn in by Governor Fubara, even as the affected and their supporters kick.
The purported extension by a non-existent House of Assembly who already have lost their seat by decamping to another party does not give legitimacy to them. And how be it, let us assume that that gave legitimacy to them. They have not been sworn in for the second time to occupy that office for 6 months. It takes a swearing in for you to continue to assume power. And it also must be clear that the purported law amendment that extended their tenure has been declared invalid by a competent court of law.
While the chairman, Board of Trustees of the Coalition, Professor Zeb Obibi, says the group is determined to change the narrative for the better in Rivers State, other members advised all politicians in the state to continuously prioritize the interest of the Rivers people above self.
Professionals can bring their expertise and their value to governance. They can do this in several ways. If you don't mind, let me just run through. 1, they can run for office. 2, they can join political parties. 3, they can advocate for policies. 4, they can provide expertise. That is the rationale why we are here.
When there are these issues coming up, the most hit, the most affected are women and children. And this is why we are calling on all the critical stakeholders, especially these people that are funding this amber of war, to tread with caution. Because it's a shame that you go to other states, you hear everybody, they're in peace. They are putting their heads together to see how they can move forward. And here in Rivers State, we are fighting ourselves, wasting our resources for nothing.
I'm not sure the people that are causing this news in the state can go to any campuses and call any of our students to come out. My message to the youths of Rivers State is to deviate from all these acts of violence. Rivers State is here for peace and for development.
Meanwhile, the Rivers professionals have pledged to support at all times efforts of government to ensure peace and development of the state. It also expresses its preparedness to contribute to promoting good governance at all levels through progressive networking amongst professionals in the state. In Port Harcourt, it's Andy Omano, Arise News.